Hello and welcome to our weekly wrap. We have seen focus this week turn towards equities as earnings season reaches full swing and data points have been fairly light on a macro basis. So in terms of earnings seasons, we have seen a tendency for companies to beat on EPS. However, revenues have disappointed in the US, with this being attributed to the strong dollar seen in recent months. In terms of company-specific news, we've seen Apple report their earnings, which the market was disappointed with despite the EPS beat, with iPhone sales being less than expected. It is worth bearing in mind that iPhone sales make up 2/3 of the company's revenue. Elsewhere, we saw some interesting earnings from Amazon, who have now become the largest retailer in the world by market cap, overtaking Walmart. This comes as the company shares were selling off heading into the earnings. However, once they beat on street expectations, we did see after-market price of shares rise by 18%. Elsewhere in Europe, we have seen fairly light news flow. However, sterling has been interesting, with price rising heading into the Bank of England minutes after hawkish comments last week from the likes of McCafferty and Carney. However, after UK retail sales this week disappointed, we did see a lot of that strength in sterling pair. Elsewhere this week, we have seen some interesting price action in commodities, with WTI and Brent below $49 and $55 per barrel respectively, amid the ongoing Iran sanctions deal. If that passes through Congress, it is likely that Iran will dramatically increase the amount of oil they output. Then we've seen metals also move dramatically lower, coinciding with moves lower in both Canadian dollar and Aussie dollar, reaching multi-year lows. So gold is currently at 5.5-year lows, with copper at 6-year lows, with the weakness in gold being attributed to the fears of a Fed rate liftoff as well as the ongoing slowdown in China. Looking ahead to next week, we do see earnings season continue, with the likes of Facebook out of the US, Shell out of the UK, and Siemens and BNP out of Europe. Also next week we do see the Fed rate decision, and while many are not expecting a rate lift-off this month, it will be interesting to see whether there is a change in rhetoric or language from the Fed. It is also worth noting that next week there is just a statement and there will be no press conference by Fed's Yellen. That's all from me. I hope you have a great weekend.